Look at the record of the SEC championship game. Only a great performance by Tim Tebow in 2008 kept Saban from being perfect. And joining us now from team headquarters in Atlanta is Alabama head coach Nick Saban. Nick, your defense has really improved over the course of the season. This Florida offense is the most potent one you've faced in a while. What challenges in terms of matchups do they present for your defense?
Well, I think this is probably the most difficult challenge we've had, maybe all season long, when it comes to the quality of players that Florida has that are mismatched players everywhere on the perimeter. Tight end Kyle Pitts is a difficult matchup. Tony's a difficult matchup. They've got a couple running backs that are really capable receivers out of the backfield. So by formations, motions, shifts, they create a lot of scenarios where you can get the wrong guys on the wrong guys pretty easily, and it's very difficult. So, but I do think that we have done a little better job of executing and not making as many mental errors, and I think that's going to be really critical in this game, even though it may be a little more complicated to execute.
In terms of finding the right guys to get on their right guys, what is the status of your linebacker, Christian Harris, who got hurt early against Arkansas last week?
Well, we'll make a game day decision on him. He's been able to practice several days this week. It's just, does he feel and we feel like he can go out there and effectively do his job relative to the injury, the shoulder injury that he has?
Hey, Coach, there's so much focus anymore, it seems like, on the playoff and the outside world. Who's in, who's going to go to the playoff. You guys do such a good job of locking in on Atlanta. You talk about what it's like in today's world of making sure your kids aren't necessarily worried about the big picture, but just all year focused on trying to get to Atlanta and trying to win the SEC.
Well, I think when you play in the SEC, you have to bring your A game just about every week, and this has been a little different this year in that we've played 10 SEC games, and we really want our players to focus on the historical significance of winning an SEC championship. This is a great competitive venue, one of the best, other than being in a national championship game that I've been in. So this is something that's very important to players, something that they remember for a long time, something that they can be proud of for a long time. I mean, they give you a pretty nice trophy for winning this, and I think it's something of significance. We've always tried to emphasize that with our players, and they buy into it pretty well.
Coach, one last thing. The matchups on the outside for you, on the other side of the ball for your offense. Devontae Smith has had an incredible year, especially with Jalen Waddle going down. Sark's done a nice job of maneuvering things and getting matchups. Just maybe talk about that matchup, your offense against this defense from Florida that you would expect to play maybe their best game because of the emotion and being fired up to take on Alabama.
Well, I think the critical thing in a game like this is when you have a high-powered offense, your whole team has to do a great job, whether it's special teams, offense, or defense. Everybody's got to sort of do a great job in their part of it, and it's going to be really important that our offense, the matchups that we have, the balance that we have, that we can do a good job of controlling the tempo of the game. I don't think this is a game where you want to give the other team extra possessions, so taking care of the ball becomes very important. Doing a great job on third down to keep drives alive become very important. Scoring touchdowns in the red zone. So I think our offense, which has done a great job all year long, it's going to be critical in this game that they do a good job of controlling the tempo and controlling the football in this game.
Nick, we appreciate your time and wish you luck today or tonight against Florida.
Well, thank you so much, and you guys have a great holiday. Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.